Now, hello and welcome back to the Dugout Football Channel, where, let's be honest, there's no football on. But what better way to have two of my very good friends on the channel, especially a very special guest as well. Right to left, I have from that United family, Mr. Karl Edgar. How are you doing, my friend?
Absolutely buzzing. That's sarcasm. That Sal, mate. Apart from like kids driving me absolutely insane and trying to get this podcast started. Well, this video started for about half an hour because of my kids. Yeah. Apart from that, mate, buzzing.
45 minutes. He took time to get dressed.
Yeah. Apologies. And from left to right, my good friend Andrew Rogers. Andrew, how are you doing, my friend?
Bored at my tree, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, it's so boring.
Aye. So basically, got you on here for a chat. This is nice to have you both on here as well. Basically, the first question is, what have you guys been doing since lockdown? I'll come to you first, Karl. What have you been doing since all this lockdown madness?
Just trying to survive, mate. Legit, just trying to survive. Like, it's just not much to do. Emma's still classed as a key worker, but there's not enough key workers' children in the school for her to warrant being there. So she's got furloughed till the foreseeable. So it's just me and her trying to battle our tribe, mate, if I'm honest.
Mm.
Like I say, there's not much to do. Just trying to keep active, trying to get through it and just get your nut down and just do as you're told, really.
Yeah, definitely. It's a hard time for us. Yeah, like you say, like I'm not able to have that luxury of working from home or actually staying at home. So it is what it is, isn't it? Andrew, obviously I know what we have both been doing. We'll get into that a little bit in a minute. But apart from that, what else have you been doing since this lockdown?
Binge watching Netflix. Lots of just binge watching everything on that.
Any particular shows?
Halfway through that Ozark or whatever it's called.
Ozark. Aye.
You would never on a Netflix suggestion. Watch White Gold, mate. It's absolutely phenomenal.
I watched that when it was on. Channel 4.
Funny, yeah.
How funny is he?
Oh, mate, it's
the main
absolutely
guy.
Fun, I've never laughed so much in my life.
And also, Andrew, me and you have been probably playing more FIFA than I can even imagine to ever do. We're trying to get a League 2 side to the Premier League. Now, you are Crew Alexandra and I'm Salford City. Tell us how you're doing, firstly, with your career mode.
I got to the Prem inside 5 seasons.
Nice.
I told you about my ridiculous deal yesterday I done, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. David Brooks.
Got David Brooks on a pre-contract, and Sevilla came in with like a 72 million bid, and you can negotiate the bids.
Mm-hmm.
They took the top bid of 94 million. I've rebuilt my whole squad from it.
Absolutely.
Imagine David Brooks going for 94 million.
I know. That would be so good, wouldn't it? I'm Salford City, and I've managed to get them from League 2 to League 1. I'm sitting 6th at the moment, sort of into December, so I'm trying to get them into the Championship. But I tell you something, the jump up from League 2 to League 1 is really difficult, and I would imagine the Championship is probably a bigger step up as well, isn't it?
I finished 7th in my first year in the Championship and missed out on 3 points. Only because I got Mason Greenwood on loan, and then as I was about to hit that sort of stretch into before the playoffs, he got injured for 3 months. Didn't have a backup striker properly.
That's not good. Karl, have you ever thought of League 2 to the Premier League?
I've actually done the Salford one, yeah. When it first came out, that was the first team I was, Salford to the Premier League. Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It's difficult though, man. It is difficult. It's long, especially when when you used to playing with like the Premier League teams because you always choose United and that, and you go down to like a League 2 team and everything is so slow.
Oh, it's bad, isn't it?
Oh, mate, yeah, it's dreadful. But yeah, I've done it, mate. I'm actually currently playing FIFA, and I've started again with United because I've never actually done a United save on FIFA this year. But now like Bruno's in and Igalo, you obviously start with them lot now. Yeah, I'm back on that. I'm playing loads of COD, mate. Really into the Warzone at the minute again, so I've just been hammering that.
Yeah, I have to say that I've just been playing FIFA. I've been on my iPad. I've just been sort of just keeping out of trouble, basically. But like sometimes I go for walks as well with the dog, etc. But yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, and with no football on either, it does make it really challenging as well. So obviously the big story over the weekend. Liverpool furloughing their staff. Now, I have to say, as a Liverpool fan, I'm absolutely angry, appalled, just everything you could say for that. I mean, honestly.
Just take the Premier League away for you for that part. Void the season for that part.
Obviously, the other clubs that have done it have obviously Tottenham and Newcastle, and I believe Norwich City. I think if I'm wrong in saying that. But I would never have expected Liverpool to be added to that list. Karl, what do you make of it all?
It's mate, it's one of them where like a top 6 club, especially the size of Liverpool, you can understand the littler clubs, yeah, like Norwich, the ones that just come up on that. You can understand these sort of people doing it because they need to save every penny they can, because there's been a few instances where people have fallen out of the Premier League and then gone really downhill money wise. Portsmouth, Southampton, etc. There's a few more to add to the list, but someone like Liverpool, who, like you say, record profits this in the last couple of months, and then to furlough their non-playing staff is ridiculous. They could it's same with United, mate. If football couldn't be on for a year and a half, and we still have enough money and still be generating enough revenue through sponsorships and merchandise and stuff like that to warrant paying these people, and to take money out of taxpayers' pockets, and people actually need it. Do you know what I mean? Like families and that haven't got a lot of money, families that rely on that wage from a normal job, and then for sort of a company, because at the end of the day it's a company. Like every football club is a company. It's a limited company, every single one of them. So for a company of the sheer size of that to take money, taxpayers' money, when they don't actually need it, is disgusting.
Yeah, it is, and like I said last night on a couple of videos, Bill Shankly be turning in his grave, because that's not the values of Liverpool. Liverpool is seen as a people's city, so to take government's taxpayers' money, especially from a Tory government. We all know about all the the past, but obviously Hillsborough, etc. as well. It's just honestly, I can't really express myself on social media, etc. But my goodness, I'm so angry at this moment in time. Andrew, what do you make of it all?
Going on what you've just said, Tory governments, what Thatcher and the police commission done during Hillsborough and all that. What you doing? Yeah. The American owners not know what the fan, not know your, the fan feeling towards all that. You just got more than enough money to pay it. I mean, there's clubs up here. You look at what Hibs are doing. Players are taking 30 to 50% deferrals to pay the non-playing staff. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Without going nuts about it, it's just wrong. I mean, I'm going to be probably furloughed after this week. I'm just waiting for a phone call or a text off my boss. I took 2 weeks holiday the last 2 weeks, so it wasn't down to 80% wages, but it's like people like us that need this government scheme.
Yeah, it's.
I would never have expected Liverpool to do it. I might have expected the Glazers to do it, because the Glazers are absolute idiots. But even they're not doing it, so put you in a great light, doesn't it?
It's fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic to know.
On the way to win the league for the first time in 30 years, and you're going to be scarred by this. This Premier League will be remembered for you furloughing your staff.
Yeah, they will be, and a pandemic has stopped us winning the league. So, but honestly,
you shouldn't joke about that, right? But it would only happen to Liverpool.
It would.
Like, you really shouldn't joke about that, right? It's sick to joke about it, but it only happened to Liverpool. Never happened to United.
No. But on United, obviously Manchester City and Man United have come out and said that they're not going to furlough the staff. Can we just give credit to Man United for basically giving 30% of their wages to the NHS? I think that's an absolute compliment to Manchester United in what they're doing. But I ask this question to you first, Karl. If Man United and Man City had come out and said that they would be furloughing their staff, what would your reaction be?
I'd be fuming, because the fact is that the like I said with Liverpool, football could be on for a year or so, and we'd still have enough money to pay everyone. So it's not like, it's just morals. Do you know what I mean? It's morally wrong for a company the size of United, Liverpool, etc., etc. Even Tottenham plunged all that money into a new stadium. To do that, like, you've just got to. You've got to. It wouldn't lie easy with me, mate. Like, obviously, I can't stop it. Like you with Liverpool, you can't stop it. But if it happens, it happens, and I'd be well pissed off.
Yeah, I would as well. Andrew, same question to you.
Tory behaviour. Absolute Tory behaviour. I wouldn't be happy. I'd probably end up getting a ban off Twitter for saying what I'd probably say. Getting blocked off my football clubs like I was when Hibs got relegated. Hibs actually blocked me on Twitter, and I was like, yes! I seen it as some sort of achievement.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd be going nuts.
Like, obviously, like, a couple of years ago, obviously, like, FSG tried to get Liverpool fans to pay £77 a ticket. Now, I'm sorry, but that's just too far. That's too far.
That's Arsenal behaviour.
It is. Too right it is. But you have to say that this is a really bad time of it for FSG, and I really hope they definitely track back on it. Okay, so obviously, let's move away to sort of transfer news, shall we? Manchester United have been linked with Jack Grealish. Now, obviously, Jack Grealish has been in the news recently over potentially crashing his Range Rover, going to Ross McCormack's house and getting drunk. Now, obviously, he is a big transfer target, Karl. What do you think about the chances of Jack Grealish being a Manchester United player by the summer?
I like Jack Grealish, mate. I do. I really, really do like him, and I think he can play a number of positions, which benefits us because we got a fairly rotational team, like positions-wise, quite a fluid team with through the midfield and the strikers, and that can play sort of wherever. Our front three usually can play across all positions, and Jack Grealish sort of fits that role as well. Like, he'll come in, he can play off the left, he can play off the right, he can even play. He's been playing for Villa as a false nine from when all their strikers got injured. He usually plays as a 10. He can drop back a little bit deeper and pick the ball up and move it forward quickly. I think it'd be a good addition. I don't think he comes in and is a starter. I think he's more of a squad rotational sort of player. But it's all about that strength and depth. Like, Liverpool are potentially winning titles with that sort of with that quality. City have been doing it for years, strength and depth, and that's what we were built on. We've always had a really, really deep squad of quality players, and obviously the last 6 or 7 years we've lacked that. But and Jack Grealish coming in, I don't. There's no questions why not. People are going on about Jack Grealish only comes in when Pogba leaves. I don't think he does. Why not? If you can get Jack Grealish, Sancho, and a striker or another centre half, then why not get them all in?
Yeah, I mean,
and the thing is, though, he's not even going to cost you that much. If Villa go down, potentially, whatever happens with the season, he's only going to cost you 50, 60, 70, 80 million, or no, probably about 60 million if they go down, because they're going to need the money. But if they stay up, then he's going to cost you 80 to probably 100, because United tax and English tax. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's one of them, mate.
Yeah, Andrew, what did you make of what Jack Grealish did at the weekend?
Typical. It's just there's always one idiot, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
And why is he going to Ross McCormack's house? Like, I follow a couple of the Villa pages because of John McGinn. Right? Yeah. If Villa go down, I'd go and get McGinn and Grealish, to be honest. Just say, right, 100 million, that's the two of them.
I'll tell you
And
something,
even
that's not bad shit.
As Karl said, even if Pogba doesn't leave, you still need the strength and depth.
Yeah.
Bruno, Pogba, McTominay, Matic. There's still an Ander Herrera hole in that midfield, so...
Yeah. I totally agree, and obviously the strength and depth as well. I mean, Manchester United's squad, if I'm being honest, is threadbare to say the very least. And I think the thing is that you definitely do need strength and depth, considering that like obviously Liverpool has got strength and depth. But, Man City, you look at Man City's team, like. They've got Sané coming off the bench. They've got, Mahrez coming off the bench. They've got Foden coming off the bench. I mean, they've got serious depth. It's just...
Jesus.
Stop there. Foden doesn't play for Man City. Brandon Williams has got more game time this season than Foden's got in his career.
Yeah.
And just end that debate.
He's still a talent, though. Foden is a talent.
He's a hell of a player.
And it's not Foden's. It's not Foden's fault for not getting game time. Guardiola's
Pep.
He's a myth, isn't he? He's a myth. Guardiola with his whole playing youngsters thing.
Yeah, I had this argument with you in the summer, didn't I? About Pep.
Yeah.
And I was like, Barcelona. I think anyone could have went into that Barcelona team and went, right, on you go, boys.
Yeah. Aye. So obviously, let's sort of move to sort of the Premier League side of things. And obviously, when the Premier League stopped, Manchester United had just beaten Manchester City 2-0. I mean, the euphoria of that, Karl. I mean, obviously, I know that one of your family was at the game. How did you feel after knowing that you've managed to do the double over Manchester City in the league?
Oh, mate, it's like. Yeah, I think Emma went. Emma and Jess went. You went to the City game, didn't you? Yeah, Emma and Jess went to the City game. So, yeah, it was mental, mate. Like, it's a weird one. It really is, like, because we've been so poor the first half of the season, but we've still beaten Spurs. We've still beaten City. We've still beaten, like, we took points off you. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like the littler teams obviously give us the more stress on that, and we just couldn't seem to break them down all the time. But the thing is that Ollie has something over Guardiola. I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But we were brilliant at Old Trafford. Like we didn't look like losing that game at all. Obviously the League Cup was the home game in the League Cup was an absolute shambles. I have no idea what happened there. But when we went away in the second leg of that, and the Etihad were brilliant. Obviously they came back to Old Trafford and we murdered them. I didn't really sit watching that game thinking they're going to really hurt us here. Obviously, they're missing De Bruyne is a massive loss to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just did everything right, and I think to push on from that, obviously Bruno Fernandes is a massive plus to us, and obviously he's made us turn the corner a little bit. But it's a shame, obviously the league has had to stop because of the pandemic and that. And honestly, I really do think we're onto something, but obviously it's been put to bed now.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like you absolutely dominated them. And I have to say, they never looked like scoring in that game. Never looked like scoring. And the more the game went on, the more you would think that Man United would have probably got two, maybe three. I just think you got Man City on a bad day, to be honest. And obviously, we all know about Otamendi and him being very, very rash in his tackling as well. But I have to say, I was very, very impressed. It pains me to say this, but I actually cheered McTominay's second goal because I knew how
it's a Scottish thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But the thing is, I think the thing you have to take away from it is that goal put Liverpool towards 2 wins away from the Premier League title, and then obviously the season stopped. So, Andrew, I'll ask you the same question. How did you feel after beating Manchester City? Did you feel that this is momentum now and you can try and get top four?
I thought that result, I thought, right, we're just going to go for it, on
Title charge.
Fire. We're just on absolute fire, and you saying we caught City on a bad day, right? We've done this to City 3 times.
Yeah.
Ollie's obviously got something over him. I mean, you don't beat Pep Guardiola 3 times in a season if you're a PE teacher, as he's referred to by a lot of fans.
Mm-hmm.
That second goal for McTominay was... It's just pure and utter banter. And then Bruno going like that to Pep was just... I thought, you know what? Take the cigar out. Thought it was class.
There's a couple of players that have done that over the years. Obviously, if you remember Ander Herrera at the Etihad, I think it was a couple of years ago. He actually spat on the City badge. I mean, you just want to have shithousery players like that, don't you?
That was after we stopped City winning the league against us. The 3-2 game where Pogba decided that he wasn't having any of this, and he just completely took it to them.
Yeah, but going back to the second goal, it reminded me a little bit of Mo Salah's goal. Same mistake from Ederson, and he's punished. It's like a lob into the back of the net. But you'd have to argue that McTominay's is better because it's a wet pitch. It could go anywhere. He just hits it perfectly, and it's just trundling into the back of the net before Ederson knows what about it. So, obviously, Karl, you were back on my channel back in October when we had the Manchester United Liverpool preview, and I asked you the question: how do you sum up Manchester United's season? And you said shite. What do you think? What do you think now that you're only 3 points off Chelsea? How would you sum up your season so far?
It's been apologies to the kids, by the way. I do apologize. Rocco's on a mad one. No, back then it was poo. Like it's dire. Like we had injuries coming out of ears. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, and going back to the strength and depth thing, we got no replacements for him. There's nothing there. But now obviously we've got a bit of option. People coming back. Rashford has been absolutely on fire. Martial stepped up a little bit. And I think the second half of the season's been brilliant. I really do. Like after Christmas, we've just sort of come back and Ollie's almost kicked her up the arse or something. It's been class, mate. I've actually enjoyed watching United after Christmas. So you're getting that feeling back again. Obviously, we're winning the big games. Top 4 back then, whereas when I last time on the thing was like basically impossible. But now it's like you say, 3 points off Chelsea, mate. We've beaten Chelsea as well, so it's not like. And we've got the easier running as well. That's the really bad thing.
Yeah.
We got the easiest running, and we were well and truly on our way to the top 4. And it's like again, it's a shame it's had to stop, but it is what it is, mate.
And obviously the game that has obviously had stopped was Tottenham. And if I'm being honest, I think you would have gone on and beaten Spurs because they've just had a terrible season. Andrew, same question to you. How would you sum up United's season?
Before Christmas, diabolical.
Couldn't
string 2 passes together, never mind 2 wins together. Now, I think, 3 points behind Chelsea. Chelsea are inconsistent. With the signings we made in January, I think we would have got top 4, no bother. But I remember saying the same thing last year. And then, we all know what happened after PSG.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have happened this year, though. I think we would have won the Europa League as well.
See, I think you're favourites for the Europa League, whether or not that continues or not. But I think I said it on my football radio show that I actually thought Man United would win the Europa League. Because I just think that they won it a couple of years ago. I just think they've got the squad to do it again. But obviously the season has stopped, and unfortunately, we shall see what happens. But main question I need to ask you both is, when do you think the season will start again?
Don't think it's going to start again.
No,
I don't think it should start again. I don't, and I'm not just saying that because Liverpool are top. And we've got stuff to lose. We're going to lose that in Champions League football potentially. Sheffield United have got a game in hand than everyone, so they're going to leapfrog everyone if they win that game. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them. Like it's better. There's more important things to think about than football at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Andrew?
We're not going to see football again before the summer anyway.
Yeah.
Something my dad was saying to me earlier, if this continues, Burnley are going to go out of business by August.
That's worrying. That's really worrying.
I was like, what? And then said he read somewhere that Burnley could go out of business by August if football doesn't return or something.
Yeah.
Someone at the club said that. Someone at Burnley come out and said that, yeah.
Yeah.
And
right. Well,
sorry,
Andrew. What were you going to say?
No, on you. I've got a mate who works in the... Funnily enough, I've got a mate who works in the Burnley club shop.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if he's heard anything about it, but...
They're a lovely family club, and it'd be a shame to see them go out of business, for sure. Right, I've had a message, Karl, from James Brownell, and I'll just basically tell you that Xboxes are shit.
I tell you what, James is an absolute clown, mate.
What's he talking about? Xboxes are crap.
He's got PS4 and he wants to play me at FIFA, but he can't. So that's where that message has come from.
We've had a very interesting question from Reese Woods, Man United FC. Thank you very much for your question. And also thank you for subscribing to my channel as well. He's asked, I'll come to you, Andrew. Is Manchester United bigger than Liverpool?
Of course we are. That's a fan opinion. We're probably there with each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No one in England comes close. No one in Britain comes close to both clubs. Maybe Celtic.
Karl, same question to you.
Yeah, they're both as big as each other. I'm not going to be an arsehole. I'm like, yeah, United are the best, and Liverpool is shit. Wee. But you got to even out. We've won more Premier League titles, and you've dominated European trophies. So it's as simple as that, though, isn't it? So there's a lot more European trophies on your side, and there's a lot. Well, not a lot more, but we've done more in the English game than you guys. So it evens itself out. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
About level.
I think we peak and troughed off each other as well. We'll have it, you'll have it. It's going to go weird now, though.
Oh, it will be. It definitely will be. This is a very interesting question from Jay Hart. Now, this is very interesting. So I'll come to Karl first. Would you rather learn a new language or learn a new instrument during the lockdown?
I'd rather learn a language, actually, because it's more beneficial. Like, there's nothing worse than going on holiday and not being able to speak to someone that when you need something. Yeah. It's fun fact. Quick story talking about language. This is where I really needed a language. So my sister is half German. She lives in Dortmund, hence why people know me. I follow Dortmund a lot because she's from Dortmund. So I went over. It was 5 years ago now when Mason wasn't even born. So yeah, it's probably about 4 or 5 years ago. We were in the pub and I got dead hungry. So I walked to Burger King, which is down the road, and I'm dead fussy with my food, and I wanted a burger without any salad, without mayo, no nothing. I just wanted a burger and cheese, and that was it, right? And I was trying to tell the guys behind the counter, who were obviously German, I don't want no salad, I don't want no nothing. And they were like, no burger? And I was like, no, I want the burger, but I don't want anything in it. I don't want no salad. And they're like, we didn't mate. So I had to walk 10 minutes back, all the way back to go and get my brother-in-law, obviously he's German, to tell him what I wanted. And they all just started laughing at me. So that is where I really need to learn German. So yeah, language for me.
Language for you, Andrew? What about you?
Yeah, I'd probably go the same language because holidays and, just all that. Just need to know. Wouldn't mind learning to play guitar a bit better, but that can be self-taught.
Well, I did 6 years of German in school, and I loved it. And I've still got some German in me. I did French for sort of 5 years, but yeah, I'm in agreement with both of you. I would probably learn a new language, learn a new instrument. I mean, like I've played the piano, I've played the keyboard, but they're very easily, taught. So yeah, I would definitely learn a new language. Now we've got one from David Shaw. Karl, who wears the trousers in your marriage? You or Emma?
Obviously me, isn't it? There's only one question. She's upstairs, so she won't hear me. So yeah, it's me.
It's you. Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
me.
Who wears the trousers? Me and Rebecca's relationship.
It's Rebecca.
Yeah, I would agree with her.
Sorry.
Although
I
I do
just
live
not agree with my
by the
missus
motto,
now.
happy wife, happy life. So as long as she's happy,
Yeah.
my life's easy. So it's all good.
Yeah, definitely. Andrew, what about you?
My missus is alright. She's, if I say right, I'm going out, she's just like, aye, whatever, do what you want. But when it comes to decisions, just leave it in her boat. Easy life, man.
Yeah. And then we got another question from him, Karl. Who knows more about United, you or Emma?
Yeah, well, I just say stupid stuff, which gets me in trouble. There's been a few times when I've said stuff about United and it's been wrong, but I know it's right. So yeah, to be fair to her, she's quite knowledgeable. I'm not going to down her. She knows her stuff, and I think we just know as much as each other. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Rebecca's a Man United fan, so. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird when those two are playing because she'll be giving me banter because her dad's a big Man United fan, and he always gives me banter anytime the two play each other. I actually remember a fact that when you drew with us, actually, he was like, "Oh, this is Liverpool's time to fluff their lines," but obviously it wasn't as well. Billy Sheeran asked, "When is Karl buying his a Gallo shirt?"
I was meant to do it before the lockdown. I was literally going to go and get it the weekend, but obviously that happened. All the shops closed and I can't get them printed. But I've got 3 shirts I want printed up, so a Gallo's going on one of them, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Just on a Gallo, do you think he'll stay at Man United?
I don't know. He's got a choice, and he's got to choose level of money, mate. Obviously, his Chinese club have offered him 400 grand a week, and at 31, a 2-year contract at 400 grand a week, it's a lot of money, mate. So I wouldn't begrudge him going back because again, it's only a loan, isn't it? It's not like we bought him, so there's an option to buy him for 15 million quid. So if it's up to him, mate. Like, I wouldn't begrudge him go. He's done his job here. He scored a few goals. It was an option. And if he stays, great, happy days. If he doesn't, you can't blame the kid, mate. He's fulfilled his dream, and that's it, innit?
Yeah. Andrew, do you think a Gallo will stay?
I'd love him to stay, man. I think just his pure enthusiasm for United. But can you not back 400k a week for 2 years?
See, I think he's more loyal to Manchester United than I think many people think he is. I think he'll stay.
Oh, he's a huge United fan. You can just tell the way he acts. I mean, the guy's got his own song already, so I've heard, and it's madness.
Yeah.
I mean, you think he's a loan signing.
Yeah, but he's been fantastic since he came in. He really has.
It's a free hit with him, though. It's a free hit.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We're going to get stick for it. If he works, then we'll look like we've pulled a rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah, an absolute gem for sure. So Ballum Guy 2020 has asked a couple of questions here, and I'll ask them to you both as well. What made you support Manchester United? Karl, I'll come to you first with that one.
Just always been on telly, mate. My family is not really a massive football family, if I'm honest. My side, my dad's a Cov fan. Mum's from Birmingham, didn't like football really. So yeah, just because they were always on telly, mate, I think, and I was always like watching them in that match of the day, cup finals, and when they were on BBC and all that stuff. So yeah, that is probably the only reason. And I idolise Bex. So
yeah. Andrew, what about you?
My dad's Man United daft.
Right.
His brother's a Liverpool fan, so I think he went the other way. Like, my dad's from Liverpool, and he was an Everton fan. So my Uncle Tony went Liverpool, my dad went Man United. His idol's George Best. I'm saying with Karl, my idol's Bex, so...
Yeah. I have to say, the reason I became a Liverpool fan was because of my dad. He started supporting them in the 70s and the 80s, and he just got me into them. And there's a good quote when I was born in hospital that actually had a red sort of wee sort of tracksuit on, and it's titled "Born a Red." So there we go. And the final question that we have had. Thoughts on football fans on Twitter? This is going to be an interesting one for sure.
Some of them are idiots, mate.
Yeah.
And most of the
Depends
idiots
who you're talking about. Yeah.
Most of the idiots are faceless accounts. So it's internet, mate. That's the way you got to look at it. So it's one of them, innit? Everything's opinion based. Some people don't like opinions, or some people don't like having an opinion different to other people, and it depends of your mentality and the way you want to treat people. So that is my thoughts on Twitter fans, mate.
Yeah, Andrew, what about you?
They're just lunatics, man.
Yeah,
absolute lunacy. I mean, see when you go on, you go through just the fan channels, right? See if you see what the fan channels post, and you just watch the thread unfold.
Yeah.
Go and get some popcorn. Just sit and read them. Sit and read them, honestly. It's some of it's sheer lunacy. It's some of it's really nasty as well. Some people go far too hard in on the players. I mean, some of the stuff you see said about like Rashford and Marshall and McTominay and all that. It's just...
Honestly, the amount of abuse Rashford gets is just...
It's because he's in that song as well.
Yeah.
He's Manc born and bred.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And... You're going to hate him because of that.
Going to hate him because of that. And the way he does, food banks, etc. Yeah. The work he's done with food banks is absolutely fantastic. Yeah. And to be honest, could he be a one-club man? I think he could.
Yeah, I reckon he will.
I think he'll captain United one day. I've just got that. Like, I know he's captained on the one-off, but I think he could actually become United's captain, and I think he's got a bit about him.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you very much for all the questions that people actually brought in. And a big thank you to Mr. Karl Edgar and Andrew Rogers for coming on and having a wee chat with me. So Karl, obviously that United family. Where can we find you on your socials?
Yeah, literally just that United family. There's a Twitter account at that United family as well, if you want to follow that. Or there's me, Mr. Karl Edgar, on Twitter. So yeah, get over there, check us out.
And also check out That podcast as well, because...
I'm
trying to get that name, Karl. Try to sort that name for that. Took a while. For the podcast.
Mate, I know, yeah. I'm no good at thinking of names. So I went with that, that podcast. Because do you know why I've gone for it? It's because when people talk about it, and they go, that podcast?
It's an actual saying, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, see what I mean? So, that's why I went with it.
Yeah. Andrew, big thank you to you for coming on as well. Where can you find you on your socials?
Can abuse me on Twitter at Rogers1875. Bring it on.
And you've got a YouTube channel as well, but you've not kind of...
There's nothing on it, man.
Yeah.
I've been too busy. Not busy,
Yeah.
I'm a lazy fucker, man.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not in enough to do anything. So...
Well, big thank you to you both for coming on, and I'll say this now: stay safe, everyone. I know we're in really unprecedented times at the moment, but this has been a joy, absolute joy. If you do have enjoyed this video, then please hit that subscribe button. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Smash a like on this video as well. Also follow Karl at that United family. Follow his Twitter as well. Also, That podcast as well. Follow that as well, and obviously follow Andrew on Twitter as well. But thank you very much, guys, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. I've got my second potential signing, which is Ben White from Brighton to Liverpool, so that should be interesting as well. Also got my friend Carl Levy on that video as well. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Stay safe, everyone. Bye bye for now.
See you later, man.